Yeah, what's up? This is Maximus. Excuse me, King Daddy. I don't know why I keep saying Maximus. Oh, that's my gamer tag on um, Xbox Series X. Anyway, I'm coming at you one more game. This is my video for YouTube without music. Right now I'm playing on Series X Overwatch 2, and thank you and for watching my video. I just sent a video on TikTok with music about the Eagles losing, not just losing, getting annihilated, destroyed. Um, I don't know how else to say it, but getting manhandled. Great. I wish I could say the other word, but I don't want to get canceled. But that's what happened against the most trash team in the NFL currently, the Giants, 34 to 17. 34 to 17. One more time. 34 to 17. It should never happen. Not against one of the most dominant in recent histories, the last 5 seasons, the Eagles. Again, 34-17. Now, the reason that we were manhandled, like we were basically the redheaded female stepchild to the Giants. Let me rephrase that. The fourth string of the Giants roster. Fourth string, third and fourth string. A rookie quarterback and no name wide receivers. Literally. They didn't have any other starters in. And these are basically no names. They're just playing. They're playing they're playing to get their name somewhere in there. Yeah, that's basically what they were. I mean, that's it. And we lost. We didn't just lose. We got destroyed. If you just realize how much this is pissing me off, it is. And you know what? My TikTok video, I wasn't really upset at the players as much as I am upset at the coach and management. Huh. I wasn't really upset as much as I am at the coach and management. Granted, the players didn't do themselves any justice with how bad they were playing on the field. I'm not justifying their playing their way they were playing because they were bad. They were atrocious, including the quarterback. Don't get me wrong. However, there it boils down to it all boils down to, and this is not going to be a excuse me, it's not going to be the most popular video because a lot of people are blaming, and there's a lot of Eagles fans that are blaming the captains. Jalen Hurts, number one, they're blaming. AJ Brown, number one, they're blaming. Um, Jalen Carter, they were blaming a couple weeks ago because of the what? I think there's something wrong with my internet now. They were blaming because of his boneheaded stuff he was doing off, for that flag penalties, whatever he was doing. Um, like I said, they were making so many stupid decisions. And I'm going to get to some of those decisions that they were doing. A lot of the unnecessary penalties that a lot of these rookies are doing. Yeah, a lot of stuff, unnecessary stuff that they're doing this season that they were not doing last season, and I will get to that. Um, Now, it all trickles down to execution, experience, inexperience, who you have on the field, off the field, mentality, physicality, who you know, who you don't know, who you want to know, who you don't want to know, who you're comfortable with, who you're not comfortable with. Who you agree with, who you don't agree with. And what you have done in the past and what you have not done in the past. And this is coming from a person who has a lot of experience. Work experience, financial experience, emotional experience, um, regardless of how old or not old I look. And believe me, I have a lot of experience. The reason being, we messed up, not me personally, but management messed up in the beginning of this in off season when they let go of the key players that they should not have let go of. And meaning when Howie decided to stick with his ego, stick with his guns, and not listen to people he should have listened to, meaning the fans, the people in his ears telling him, is this the right decision that you should and should not have let go of this person just to save money to worry about 3, 4, 5 years from now? Instead of right now when you have the guys in play to make the run that you need to make. Meaning you have the most prolific offense in sports entertainment today, and you have them in their prime, but you didn't capitalize on it. You refuse to capitalize on it. But you wanted to save a couple dollars. So you get rid of your most prolific offense and defense in history. In history. The number one defense and offense in historic history to save a couple million. When we weren't even in cap history in dead cap history at all. Matter of fact, we had the most cap I think the top five most capped at that time in all of NFL. All of NFL. The Dallas Cowboys were a dead cap. Kansas City, I think, were in dead cap. Ravens, I believe, were in dead cap at that time. We had the most cap, but we got rid of the key players that won us the Super Bowl. For what? To grab garbage bin players that aren't even here anymore to save a couple mil. Make it make sense. We got rid of CJ Gardner Johnson, Isaiah Rodgers, Mekhi Becton, Darius Killer Slay. Slay the man. Slay the man. That's all he does. That's 30 years of experience that we need right now. Especially when you have Andrew Makuba that can't tackle for crap. The dude can catch a ball. Don't get me wrong. He could deflect the ball, but he cannot tackle for nothing. He can't even tackle the worst runner in the building. The worst runner. He can't even tackle himself. That's how bad he is in tackling. He can't tackle a taco. Really? He needs a veteran experience to teach him how to hold on to a t-shirt. But you let veteran players go to save a couple million when you know you're bringing in all rookies that don't know how the game works, man. You don't know. That's what you need mentality for. You need a brain cell. Nick and Howie don't have brain cells. They know how to save money, but they have no mentality. They're stupid. They're boneheaded. Their ego messes with their mentality, and they make boneheaded decisions when it comes to saving money. It's stupid. You get rid of veteran presence to save a couple million. And then you go ahead and extend Saquon Barkley's contract to save a couple $1 million, but you need your experienced veterans to shadow these rookie boneheads that think that they know any better. They don't. Jalen Carter, every 2 plays he makes a penalty. You got I don't know. You got Sidney Brown making a penalty almost every 30 seconds. And then he does a PI almost every two plays. Really? And even if he doesn't make a PI, the refs are gonna look for you. The refs are looking for us every 3 minutes is a penalty. The refs are gonna call penalties on us every 3 minutes. We get a penalty. I think we're the highest penalty called team in the league. The refs are going to call a penalty because they're looking for us. They are looking. They do not, and I repeat, do not want the Eagles to repeat because the refs do not want the Eagles to catch up to Kansas because we are primarily black. Excuse me. Let me phrase that. A primarily African American team. What's worse? What is worse? Let's just keep it real. What's worse? A primarily African American team repeating a Super Bowl or a white team repeating a Super Bowl? Let's just keep it real. Let's keep it 100. It's a numbers game. It's a betting league. Let's keep it real. It's a fantasy betting stats league. We don't put up the stats, meaning the NFL is not making money off of an African American team. Let's keep it real. Plus most of our numbers comes off of the tush push. which does not bring in money for the NFL because it's a stats game, an NFL betting stats game, meaning does not make money for the NFL. Roger Goodell. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it real. That's just facts. Let's keep it 100. So, NFL will find any little reason to look for ways to keep the Eagles out of position. Any reason, little, big, or small. That's just the way. That's just way it's gonna work. So what the Eagles management has to do is find a way to beat the NFL league. We're not doing that. We have to outthink NFL. And we need to put the roster in a position to beat the NFL. We did it last year, but we're not doing it this year. We have to be smarter than everybody else. And we have to put coaches and players in a position to be smarter than everybody else. Therefore, we need roster changers, not tomorrow, not next week, today. We screwed up last in the off season. We completely jacked that up. Now we need to make changes today. The Jets are in rebuild mode. I think they were 0-5. They might be 1-5 now. They're complete tank mode. So I believe they're selling all of their entire roster right now. I believe from what I read. So they have a tight end, Mason Taylor, I believe his name is, he's a rookie. He's 21. He's an awesome pass blocker. They're not even using him really right now. And he could catch balls. And he's only 21. He's not going to get injured like Dollar Goddard Glassman. Basically, Dollar Goddard's a beast when he catches. However, if he gets hit by a pinky, he's injured for 4 or 5 games. Or the season. We need a tight end that could actually pass block. Because, like I said before, our entire offensive line is injured. Every single player on that line is injured, thanks to Howie. I said it in my TikTok video. The entire offensive line can't pass block or run block for nothing. Because thanks to Howie, he got rid of all of our players. Because he's a cheap bastard. Mekhi Becton is gone. Isaiah gone. CJ gone. Josh Sweat gone. Darius Slay gone. Milton Williams gone. There was another offensive line. I can't remember the guy's name. He's gone. Now we are stuck with I think I said C.J. Gardner-Johnson gone. I don't care if they had off-field issues. We need those off-field issues. We need a dog. We need smash mouth dogs. Right now, we're soft. Philly should not be soft. Philly is known for Philadelphia. Philadelphia is known for Philadelphia. Dogs. I want a dog. I don't want no soft. We were soft in the Giants game. We were soft in the Denver Broncos game. We don't want soft. We don't want soft tush. I want a dog. Did we tackle at all in the Giants game? No. We were getting run over by third stringers. Give me 1 second. I'm getting my food. I got my Chinese food.
Get a drink.
Yeah. Yeah, we were getting run over by third stringers. Third stringers. Really? We need a dog. No, we need a couple of dogs on our team. And we lost that in off season. Off season. Thanks, Glenn. Let me move this from here. Off season, we lost that. Yeah, we need a couple of dogs on our team. All of those people that we had in off season were dogs. CJ Gardner-Johnson, he didn't care who you were. He didn't care if you were a running back. He didn't care if you were an edge rusher. He didn't care if you were the cornerback or the quarterback. He will tackle you. He will tackle you to the ground. And if you were on the ground, guess what? That's it. I hope you heard that slap. Because that's what he will do with you on the ground. And guess what? Don't get up. That's what we needed in that Giants game. He will make you scared of your own shadow. That's what we needed in that Giants game. He will make you scared to pick a play and audible your own play you picked. That's what you needed. That's what was needed. That's all we need is a dog like that. And if you think we don't need that, you're not a true Philadelphian. We need somebody with grit, hard hitting, and somebody that's not afraid to get in these rookies' faces on our team and say, that's what you need to do, Andrew Makuba. If you don't want to, why are you on a Philly team? Why? If you're not afraid, why? That's what was needed in that Giants game, and that's why we only scored 17 points in both Denver Broncos and the Giants game. 17 points the first half in the Broncos game, and 17 points all in the Giants game because we couldn't tackle. We lost that with CJ Gardner-Johnson. I don't care what anybody says. CJ is a dog. Isaiah Rodgers is a dog. I don't care what kind of talk he has off the field. Psst, that's what we need off the field. And if you think we don't need that, you're not a true Philly fan. That's just simple. That's just keeping it 100. You're not from Philly. You're not a true Eagle fan. Eagle talks trash. Eagle fans talk trash. Giants were talking trash when they were beating us silly. And we were just whimpering. And we were just holding our heads down. That's what we were doing. We're the ones that needs to be like, what? That's what we should be doing. Every single game. Even if we were losing. What do you think CJ Gardner-Johnson would be doing? And Isaiah Rodgers would be doing? And Darius Slam Dog. What do you think those three will be doing? What do you think those three will be doing to those rookies? Why? Because now they're veterans. Isaiah Rodgers, he's the number one cornerback. I wonder why. I wonder why he's the number one cornerback. Please make it make sense. Now, the Jets are in rebuild mode. They're 1-5. Pick up Mason Slayer or whatever his name. Mason, I forgot to do his name now. Mason Slay. He's a tight end. He's a rookie. He's only worth like 4 years. I don't know, $8 million. That's cheap for a rookie, and he's a great pass blocker. They said, and he could catch. They're not using him, so that's why he doesn't have any stats, because the quarterback is a no name. Next is Joe Tippmann. He's a left guard, which right now our offensive line is 0. Literally. You know why? Because of Howie Roseman. Howie Roseman got rid of everybody for an injured offensive line. And he knew they were injured because they were injured during the Super Bowl and before. Landon Dickerson was dealing with back problems. Cam Jurgens was dealing with knee issues or vice versa. And they needed surgery to fix the problem. But if they get the knee surgery, they would have been out for about 3, 4, 5 months. And I am dealing with back issues, so I know how terrible back issues are. The back issues, completely trickle down to your knees and ankles, and they completely tear into your muscle movement, and it's a pain. So your motor skills are completely shot. They're shot. So those two, if they can't block for Jalen Hurts, there's no way in hell that he can actually do anything. He can't. So he's running for his living life. Period. He's running for his life. But everybody, don't forget that what I was gonna say. There's Landon Dickerson, Cam Jurgens, both injured, and now you have to deal with Matt Pryor, who's trash. We all know he's trash. That's already 3 linemen that's already either trash or completely injured from head to toe. And now you have a 4th-string Will Lampkin, who's basically practice squad. And all you have is Lane Johnson, who's like 40 or 36, who's getting up there in age. Really? 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 So now you have Jalen Hurts, who's scrambling for his dear God life. But everybody in the galaxy is blaming Jalen Hurts for bad throws when nobody could block a single person, because everybody needs surgery on the offensive line since last season. Make it make sense. Please. I'm begging you. I'm begging the living life. Make it make sense. Blame Jalen Hurts. I dare you. I dare you. Blame him. But don't blame at all. Don't blame more than 99.999999999% of the Howie Roseman or Nick Sirianni for not getting Jalen Hurts the offensive line that he needs. Not just 3rd-string offensive line. I'm talking about a dog offensive line. put money into the offensive line to protect Jalen Hurts, to get him the actual help that he needs to make those key throws, to give him time to not to give him time to make those confident throws, so he wouldn't be running for his dear given life without missing those key throws. Granted, he did miss some key throws. However, he probably wouldn't be in his head of, oh, well, will I miss that key throw if I didn't throw it to this person, blah 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 blah, or maybe I wouldn't be so tired and fatigued if I didn't miss this key throw, blah blah blah, from last week. Maybe he wouldn't be so jiggled or jogged or whatever in his head if I didn't miss this key throw, blah 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 blah, and maybe this guy wouldn't miss that block, blah blah blah, if Cam Jurgens was in here, da da da. He's all rattled and in his head because the management screwed up off season. It's not just Jalen Hurts, because everybody for some reason keeps blaming Jalen Hurts for God, for everything. It's sickening. It's like everyone's saying trade Jalen, bench Jalen, get Tanner McKay. He would have hit that Smitty. He would have hit Brown. He would have hit Brown in the end zone. Nobody's looking at the big picture. Make it make sense. If you see the whole stinking big picture of the entire facility, of the entire big picture of what happened 8 months ago, then you will probably see the big picture of what's happening now. Not just of Jalen Hurts missing two big passes. I mean, I understand he missed two big passes, but Patty would have still missed. Patty still would have missed those passes as well. Lamar, he would have missed those passes. Joe Burrow, he's injured for the season. And I'm definitely bringing those quarterbacks up, because what are they doing now? Lamar never won a Super Bowl. He's never been MVP of a Super Bowl. He's never been to one. Joe Burrow, never been to one. Never been a Super Bowl MVP. Tua, exactly. Concussion. He's an MVP of concussions. Oh, I said it. Yes, I said it. Yes, I said it. The MVP, quarterback MVP of concussions. I said it. Dak, quarterback of chokes. Dak. I said it. I said it again. Quarterback of choking. I said it. What? You got something for me, Mark? Quarterback of chokes. I said it. I said it again. Quarterback of choke, Dak. I said it. What's Brock Purdy doing? I don't hear him though. I said it. Well, Tyrod Taylor, Russell Wilson. Oh, he's benched. Russell Wilson got benched the second game. Huh. Go figure. He was a starter, and then he got benched the second game. Huh. Okay. Like I said, But everybody wants to put blame on Jalen Hurts. Okay. Yeah. Okay. But Jalen Hurts, quarterback MVP, broke numerous historical records in Super Bowl. History. 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 Nobody, not even Patti LaBelle, made history. Oh, and by the way, Jalen Hurts beat Patti LaBelle 3 straight times. He's beaten him 1 year straight. And in 2 Super Bowls. Patti LaBelle still has not had Jalen Hurts' number. But everybody wants to trade. Everybody wants to bench Jalen, including Eagles fans. Yeah, okay. Keep talking, fake fans. Now, going back to Jets. Trade for Mason Taylor. I think that's his name. The tight end Mason Taylor. He's only 4-year contract, $8 million. Trade for Joe Tippmann is a left guard. And I think he's like 4-year on a 4-year contract. I think it's a 4-year contract, $10 million, and trade for Will McDonald. He's on a 4-year contract, $13 million, guaranteed 6. Get rid of crappy Kelly Wingo. Oh, thank you, Glenn. Get rid of Kelly Wingo and get rid of... He's trash. He's straight garbage trash. Get rid of Kelly Wingo. Get rid of Adoree Jackson. Get rid of Kyle Granston. And get rid of Johnny Wilson. Those 4 you get rid of. Free up some cap space. We already have 35 million cap. Free space. But if you get rid of those 4, that'll free up another 5, 6, 7 mil. So we bring in those other 4 guys I just mentioned. We will still have a good $6 or $7 million cap space. Bring in Asante Samuel, a cornerback Asante Samuel, and I still think we could afford a center to help out Jalen Hurts, or center to help out Jalen Hurts. Because the left guard I mentioned, Joe Tippmann, he could play both center and left guard from what I read. But if you bring in another center, that'll still help out Jalen Hurts with the passing issues he has. And yes, I admit he has some passing flaws. He does. But again, he wouldn't have those passing flaws if Mekhi Becton would not have been traded because of the bonehead, egotistical, stupid decision of Howie and Nick. Mekhi Becton will be on our team, and we wouldn't have all those health concerns from that we have to worry about from half of our linemen. I don't even remember. I know there's like at least 4 of our linemen that are seriously health dying. Literally, they're dying. Mekhi Becton would have helped out seriously with that, but no. Selfish, egotistical, maniacal, dumb bonehead Howie traded him for peanuts, basically. My voice is basically done almost. Anyway. So if we pick up a center and pick up that left guard, pick up another center and that left guard, I say we pick up I know there's a good center out there we could trade for. I just can't think of any. Maybe Joe Tunzel or something. Even though he might be up there in age, it's still better than who we have. And we get rid of Matt Pryor. That's who I'm thinking of. Get rid of those 5. We still free up space and still pick up some 5 or 6 people we definitely need to help this offense, and veterans we need to help these stupid rookies from making these boneheaded penalty decisions. Because the like I said earlier in this video, these boneheaded rookies are making the dumbest decisions because these boneheaded stupid refs are looking at this team, because we are an African American team primarily, that the stupid refs, including Roger Goodell, does not want this team to repeat. They don't, because we don't make money for the NFL because of the tush push. That's number one. And number two, Roger Goodell hates tush push because it does not bring in the stats for betting, and it doesn't make money for the NFL. We don't, because we don't put out the stats. We don't, because we're not a stat team. All we cared about was winning. We tried the stat thing. We tried. It doesn't work for this team. We're not a stat team. We are an old school smash mouth team. We hit you. Let me rephrase that. We hit you. We used to hit you where we're hurt. We run the ball. We win. And that's what we do. We run, we win, we pass when needed. That's what we used to do. And that's what worked for us. But we tried to listen to these stupid social media bull crap. And, we want to see more flashy passes. We want to see passing. We want to see those deep passes. That Fruity Pebble garbage bull crap. It doesn't work for us. We run the ball. We need that run block and that run heavy defense. Offense, excuse me. That's what worked for us. But it hasn't been working because stupid Howie traded our offense basically for being cheap. He's an idiot. Anyway, I gotta end this video because I'm getting pissed and my voice is basically done. Anyway, please like and subscribe. Leave any comments. Please tell me what you think of the video. And to all my mommies and daddies out there, to all my mamacitas out there, please like and subscribe and let me know what you think. And I really hope Howie and Nick or somebody actually gets this video to one of those boneheads and they actually make those changes or changes like this. Oh my God, because we're going to need this. We're going to need those changes ASAP. Like and subscribe. Peace.